I'm not gonna fall, I'm sinking. I sunk straight down when I stepped down.
So last week we had a pretty successful hunt on one of the ponds that we have. There was a lot of birds early in the morning. We showed it to you guys a couple weeks ago. You know, we decided since there were so many birds there and we didn't get a chance to shoot at any of them really, we were going to wait a week or so and try to do it again and see what we could pull out of there this time. The weather had gotten a lot colder since then. So there was a lot of sheet ice on the water and it was pretty cold. We were still able to have a you know, pretty decent hunt, and it's always a lot of fun, you know, just being out there with good buddies, and it was a good time. So we wrapped up that hunt with a few birds, and it was a good time. The majority of the birds that we saw were there before shooting time once again, and the birds that were a little bit later, it was cloudy that day, and it was pretty dark, and we couldn't film it. So, you know, we tried to hold off as long as we could, and once I gave the guys a go-ahead for the camera, we started shooting at what we saw, and you know, we still managed to have a decent little hunt, and we decided that we were going to wrap it on up, and with all the sheet ice on the water, that we were going to start moving to rivers because it was supposed to get even colder that night, and the next day we were going to go out and scout.
I found Jesus when I was 11 years old. I think.
So we got out nice and early that next morning, and we decided we were going to scout a river spot that we knew of. Lots of crops in the area, lots of grain. Birds were there pretty thick last year. So we got out into our area and we sat in the truck and kind of waited to see where the first group of birds was going to go, and then we saw another group of birds hit it, and then another group of birds hit it. So we decided that's you know, that's the area that we need to focus on.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yep. Captain, ice ahead!
Danger, danger, you don't know my name, but I followed you here through heaven's gates, and I love the way you smile when you call me away. Vulture, vulture, I can see you spy from your spot up above. You watch the weather die, and I love the way you smile when you take to the sky. So when I die, bury my body in the three-piece suit. So while I lie, well, I can cry and push up. You know I push up some class with my roots. Oh, now danger, danger. Whoa, danger, danger. Whoa, pistol, pistol, calling out the land from the city streets into the desert sand. And I love the way you bring power to a coward's hand. And child, child, well, I can feel your pain as you wonder if they'll ever touch again. And I love the way we'll both grow up the same. So when I die, bury my body in a three-piece suit.
So it's getting to be late duck season here in January. We're hunting Southwest Missouri South Zone. We had our second Arctic push come through here in the last couple days. This morning we woke up, it's 2 degrees. The wind chill is -2. You know, a lot of birds have moved off the lakes. They're all frozen over in the ponds, and they've moved into the rivers and creeks and streams and anywhere there's open water. So that's kind of where we've shifted our attack to. And we came out today and we found a little open patch and went and set up our decoys and got it all blind brushed in, and we were covered in ducks this morning. It was the most ducks we've seen in a couple weeks, and it was pretty crazy. We were pretty excited, and there's birds everywhere this morning. Shooting light rolled around. We shot a couple here and there, waiting for it to get light enough to film. We were lucky enough to get a couple on film, and then we had to you know, go out there, pick them up, and by the time we picked them up, everything had just kind of died off on us.
I can cry and push up, you know I push up some class with my roots. Oh, hide away, hide away, hide away, hide away. Hide away, hide away, oh, hide away, hide away.